Evening, lovely humans. It's Friday and it's windy, crazy windy where I am right now. My little barn hilltop. And I'm so grateful to be here today. And I'm so grateful for these practices and for all of you who show up to practice. As you may know, we are moving of our home for 21 years. I've lived here. Eenor's lived here most of his life. And so we have that going on amidst pandemic and culture crisis or rebirthing of our culture is really what I'm seeing and calling in right now, that we are grieving, we are having the contraction pains of a rebirthing. I was already saying that with the pandemic, and now this is happening. Oh, this beautiful social justice movement, people uniting for the good of all, for the highest good, people coming together and being heard and seen. And went to the protest last Friday when it was the Day of Vengeance, and there was a lot of violence. And I was all right with that because violence is what perpetuated this situation. And I don't agree that that's always the way that it should work, but obviously it's the way that nature does things sometimes too. And then a couple nights ago, I went out for the Fuck Your Curfew movement, and it was beautiful. It was entirely peaceful. Thousands of people out in Oakland and hundreds of people line dancing together in Oakland. It was awesome. And all the things that were smashed up or boarded up and day by day are getting covered with more and more beautiful murals of hope and the phoenix rising. And my daddy changed the world. I love that. Indeed, it's happening. And so may all of our lives and all of our actions and all of our thoughts and words have purpose and meaning at this time. May we be paying close attention to that, because it does matter. Everything we do and say matters. And that is showing up right now. And when we get collective in it, even more powerful. I'm so grateful for the collectivity that's happening, for the unity that's happening, for the visioning of the new world that we're moving into. Yesterday was very heavy with grief, and today, yay for sleep and practices, meditation and communication with beloveds. Today I am rich again with love and revolution. And I want to invite you into that no matter what grief or loss you are feeling, whether it is through the pandemic or your personal circumstances otherwise, or the collective grief for our brown and black beloveds and that rebirthing that's happening. However, whyever things may be showing up for you, what is also and always true is that love is upon every breath, that love is ultimately the law, that love and revolution are in full force right now. Right now, we are in full force, love and revolution together. So let's cultivate that today even more so with our practice. Let's plug into that. And of course, as usual, if you have a personal intention or an intention or offering for the collective and you want to focus on that, plug that in as you will. Also, all of your requests or comments or check-ins, anything you want to add are welcome in the chat now, since we are live right now. You're welcome to put things in the chat and I'll read them. Otherwise, if you come a little earlier, happy to talk about stuff and weave it into the practice. So we'll both be expanding our love and revolution out to connect to the collective, as well as really centering it in to ourselves and take these pauses that are necessary sometimes to really turn in and do nothing and be in the no thingness, but just allow ourselves to be, as hard as that was for me yesterday. And as hard as it can be for lots of us to feel like we should be doing something, just being and holding ourselves with love and compassion, allowing ourselves to be wherever we are, to feel whatever we're feeling, to be heavy, sad, reflective. This too is part of the process, being with the seed of intention, with the gestation of new thought, of dreams, of new visions, to be in that sometimes very quiet inner process of transmutation. This too is important. So I hope that you are giving yourself that time to really just feel and be with whatever's coming up for you. And when you do get stuck, to reach out, to widen your view, to take the big picture, to hear all the voices, to reach your voice out to a beloved, to be heard and seen, and to remember the love that is there for you, for all of us, all the time. And the revolution that is happening now, and that's always happening. And by that, I mean the turning, the great big turning that has been being fed for decades now, at least, of people who want to change the world, of people who want to make a difference for those who are suffering. So much love churning now for at least 60 years, and we're hitting in the stars astrologically a lot of places that we've been in early revolutionary moments in the 60s and forward. So we are supported on all levels right now in this revolution, in this turning. The wind is blowing, the winds of change. Big change is happening. Let us vision and connect and rebirth the earth. Breathe your body, feel your belly, your heart. These places within your body, your power centers of renewal, feeling the power of your eggs, your womb, whatever it is you've got there, feeling the power of your creative center, the waters of your being, your emotions, your sensuality, your sexuality, your life force, feeding your heart, your yes, the garden of your heart, what you're choosing, envisioning to blossom forth into your personal life, into your family, into your community, into the world, feeling that connection, your own very personal energy, connected with bright, clear lines of energy to all the other beings, seen and unseen, throughout all time and space, who too dream of a world of love and a revolution of the spirit that serves the highest good for all beings, for all beings, for all beings. May we all rise together. May those who have been suffering feel held and heard, and may we offer our life force, whatever energy we have, to that, lifting up our black and brown beloveds, our indigenous beloveds, anyone that we know who's been suffering. May we lift them up on the way in this revolution. Each breath, a revolution. Each breath, an opportunity to begin again, to begin again, to give again, all of it. Receive that breath, if you will, with your yes to life. Receive that breath with the bright, great mystery of divine flowing through us, creating great messes and great gardens of beauty and abundance. Yes to this life. Welcome it in. Welcome it in. Breathe in as huge as you can. Welcome that breath. And with your exhale strong, let go of anything not serving you. Let go of any holds or contractions that are keeping you from breathing deep and full. Imagine those feelings, those thoughts, those emotions burning out through your body, releasing any holds or binding around your heart or your belly, and breathe in even more deeply and fully this breath of love and revolution, this breath of new beginning, this breath of yes. Yes to life this morning. Yes to your own personal power. Yes to renewing that too. Taking lion's breath or just long sighs or blowing on the flames or cool breezes across the water, using your breath to make movement in the immediate sphere around you and beyond as you wished. Breathe into your intention, your yes, or into this love and revolution, the clearing of the breath. Let's go about 8 more fierce breaths in this way to warm up. And feeling that fire of love, of renewal, of heat, of the wind of the world moving through you right now. Stay with that as you like. And when you're ready to ground a bit, let's bring your hands to the earth and press down into the earth and round through your spine. And curl into yourself. Bow into your heart, honoring wherever you're at this morning. Grounding into the earth, feel the hold and the support of earth, the steadiness beneath us. And as you bow into yourself and connect to earth, press and curl. Honor the grounding and the curling in, and with that, feel a stretch and opening of your back body. Notice how a contraction in one place will cause an opening in another. This, too, revolution, the turning, the pressure, the release, the force in one place, causing a turning, an opening, a renewal in another. And so now breathe your back body. Breathe the opening of the back of your neck, the wind channel, the gate of the ancestors, your spine, the structural support of this physical form that you are in, your breath coming in the back body, the divine, the great mystery, source, breathing your body anew with life, washing your spine, washing behind the heart, washing your own past, your own grief and guilt and fear, your own shame and loss. And so it is, all these things we feel, breathing into them, and let the spine be washed. Let your back be washed with breath. Let limiting beliefs and expired constructs be washed and melt and crumble away as we bow into the earth, teaching us with her renewing, teaching us of her growth and her offering, her abundance at this time. Yes, bowing to the earth. Thank you for these teachings. Thank you for these constant offerings. May we learn and do the same. Cowbell already. And Take your time, drape up, if you will, one hand to your body and one hand to the earth, staying connected to the earth here, feeling yourself as part of the earth, whole, perfect, beautiful, designed to heal, to change, to renew. No matter what we feel or don't in any moment, this, our truth, bodies of earth, children of earth, designed to renew and change, to heal, to grow, to give back. Beings of sky, beings of infinite, divine, breathful, expansive, beings beyond our own embodied understanding, expansive, rich, full, like the moon today, full with gratitude, full with remembering the teachings of our ancestors, with remembering the call of those who will come after us, the call of our kin of the future calling us into the future that we would dream into being. Remembering ourselves, earth and sky, known and unknown, this and that, all of it, one great, non-dual, connected, whole, perfect being, all of it held in the sphere of our individual and collective beings. Thank you, Great Mama, for these teachings. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, all those who've come before us and forged the paths that we're able to walk now, these paths of love and revolution. If you will, bring both hands to your heart and breathe your heart's yes. Breathe your mantra. Whatever it is today, I am breathing, I am love and revolution. You breathe yours. And if you will, join me in 3 long ahs. Open heart, open jaw. Try to vibrate your chest. Feel that in your hands. Get your heart all bright and shiny this morning. Exhale as completely as you can and breathe your heart's yes. Open jaw, open throat. All right, I know at least one of us is outside, and I live in a barn, so it's cold in here. I'm ready to stand up and shake it out. Let's get warm. Plus green tea. All right, stand on up and shake your bones out. Oh, headless. All right. Shake your limbs, shake your hands, shake your feet, shake your booty, shake your boobies, shake your shoulders. Get it all nice and fluid, let everything go. Maybe jump around with that a little bit. Maybe shift your hands up in the air a little bit. Get those happy hormones pumping. Dance this Friday morning, get your body loose. Oh, and I know we have beloveds in other countries who listen and watch too, so maybe it's not Friday, but whatever, dance like it's Friday. Or maybe it's Saturday for you. I'm learning more about what day it is in Australia, India, New Zealand, Japan, all our beloveds and all these other places practicing with us throughout all time and space. Bring in the light, bring in the love into your body this morning. Exhale, arms down, knees bent. Just begin to pulse at your own pace. You can move slower or faster through a little squat or Utkatasana dance. Next time you bring the arms up side to side, swing your hips out and reach the hands over to that side and then the other. And sink it low. And reach up through your arms as you sink the seat low. Inhale and stretch. And exhale, let's sweep right. Inhale up, exhale, sweep left. Follow your breath. Last two or three, whatever you need, even on both sides. Inhale, press and rise. Standing back bend. Stretch it out, push into your feet. Wiggle up out of the waist. Exhale, flow the arms down. Interlace the hands behind you. Squeeze your shoulders on the back. Breathe your heart bright. Open jaw. Open throat, big breaths in your nose, out your mouth. Ah. Ah. Vibrate your heart, sing it out, one more. And let's hop or step it wide, superstar. Shake your booty, just because. Hug in, muscles to bones, feet to the earth, squeeze to midline, shine out. Feel all that energy you just shook up. Pure life force. You get to decide where to direct it. Hug it in. Feed it to your heart, to your healing, to your strengthening. Shine it out. Your offering, your yes, your hopes, wishes, visions for the highest good for all. Inhale as you exhale, bend the right knee and pivot into warrior two and sink in. As much as you can, that knee lands directly over the heel. Root strong into the outside of the back foot. Feel the anchor of your foundation and pull your feet together. Hug your inner thighs together. Lots of muscular action in the legs. Holding steady. Breathe your warrior. Love warrior right here. Love warrior. See out over your front hand, your intention, your offering. Breathe. I arm down the back leg, front arm up. Pull up out of the bottom tip of that front rib, deep full breaths. You can look up at the top hand or down at your foot. Keep that front knee deep and wide. Breathe your I am here. Keep the legs strong and pulling together, hugging into center, really feeding yourself first with that muscular energy of pulling in and shining out from there. Last inhale here. As you exhale, come on up. And yeah, let's just go there because most of us expect that to happen. Side angle. Press into that front thigh with your elbow on it or down inside. Reach with the top hand from the outside of your back foot. Breathe that side body right. Long, slow, deep breaths. Last inhale as you exhale, come on up. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, superstar. Inhale, superstar, hug into your core. Feel your power, your strength, your space on this earth, your ability to shine out. Inhale, body bright. As you exhale next, bend that left knee and pivot the toes to the other side. Sink it in. Warrior two, front knee over that ankle. Outside of that back foot, rooted. Pull your feet together. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Hug the shoulders onto the back. Rotate your palms up. Look out over that front hand and breathe your yes. See it. Give to it. As you're ready, dancing warrior, stretch it back. Push into that back leg, bounce off of it, lift your heart to the sky. Stretch that top arm up and back. Pull up out of the front, rib and lungs there, and pull the breath down. Big breaths. Breathe here, looking up or down. Dancing warriors for love. Breathing love and revolution. Yes, I am. We are here alive together at this time, not by accident, not by random. We are here alive together at this time with all that we've been through, with all that we've learned, because we are here together at this time for the work to be done at this time. We were made for this time. We're alive for this time. Here and now, together, turning. Turn your face, chest open to the sky and reach. Get as much breath as you can into that side body there. Breathe and repeat your yes. Our minds tend to get stuck on the negative things. They think they're keeping us safe. Thank you, brain. Thank you, brain. Maybe not today. Today, I am love. Today, I'm revolution. Last inhale here as you exhale. Hug in. Come on back up. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, superstar. Inhale, superstar. Exhale, bend right knee. Sink it in. Warrior two. Inhale, dancing. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, side angle. Exhale, straighten the front leg. Come on. Inhale, reach forward. Fingertips down. Trikonasana, triangle pose. Lay back from your top shoulder and breathe the sacred geometry of your body. You could stay right there. You could add an arm vinyasa. Reach out through that hand. Big circles. Rotating the shoulder, the neck, the torso a bit, or wrap that hand, hold, stretch your neck. Bottom hand could come forward, or both arms forward even more. Core challenge, breathe. One more. Come on back. Superstar. Big breath in, feel your power. Breathe it. Repeat it. Shine it out. Last big inhale, exhale, left knee bends, pivot, sink it in. Warrior two. Inhale, dancing. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, side angle. Exhale, warrior two, straighten the leg. Inhale, reach. Exhale, triangle. Your variation. Lay on back from that top shoulder, ears in line with the shoulders. Hold steady there, arm vinyasa. Stay with that. If you did on the other side, holding the inner thigh. Let your neck go. Maybe bottom arm forward. Maybe both arms forward. 5 more breaths. Inhale up, warrior two. Inhale, exhale, superstar. Inhale, hug it in. We're gonna mellow it out for a moment. Interlace the hands behind you. Squeeze the palms together, shoulders on the back. Lift your heart and bow to the cat. Bowing in. Hands clasped, elbows bent. Squeeze the shoulders, relax your neck. And ground a moment here in your forward fold. Give your head a little nod or roll around. Relax your neck. What? Okay. Deep, full breaths. Slowly unwind. Walk to the front of your mat. Plank pose. Hold steady. Hug in to yourself. Pull all parts to your heart. Breathe. Repeat your heart's yes. 3 more breaths. Last inhale. As you exhale, shift forward a bit and lower for 5, 4, 3, 2, to your belly. Push into your feet, stretch your legs back, point your toes. Rest your forehead and interlace your hands on your sacrum. Push your sacrum and pubic bone down into the earth and lift your elbows and shoulders together to the sky. Feel your connection to the earth, your deep, full breaths, your earth body, your belly like a snake's belly on the earth, listening. Full body, listening. As inspired, pull your hands up and back towards where the ceiling and wall meet. Squeeze your shoulders, lift your chest, ears in line with the shoulders. Squeeze your legs, lift your legs, push into your pubic bone and sacrum and breathe. Keep the back of the neck long, little dip in the chin, deep full breaths. 3 more. Release and lower down, hands under the shoulders. Press into your feet and stretch your legs back. With the hands under the shoulders, pull elbows and shoulders down the back. Push into your pubic bone and sacrum, and inhale, open up into cobra. Deep, full breaths here in cobra. Lost bright inhale up here. As you exhale, drag yourself forward and lower down. And follow your breath. Pull elbows and shoulders back. Inhale, open up. Exhale, drag forward and lower down. One more just like that. We'll mix it up. At the bottom, pause and roll your shoulders. It could roll both at the same time or one and then the other. Actually, this music. Let's go roll one shoulder, sway to that side, roll the other shoulder, sway to the other side. A little drunken cobra here. Rolling one shoulder to come up and then the other shoulder, swaying side to side. Moving with your breath down and back up. Fluid spine. Using that connection to earth, push down into the earth to lighten that lift up. So you're not forcing, you're not pressing. There's not a ton of work in the hands and wrists. It's that press of the pubic bone and sacrum and that lift of the navel as you ride the waves of your breath. One more time, back up. This time, pause at wherever your breathful edge is, top, and turn, look over one shoulder, pull the other shoulder down the back. Inhale back to center. As you exhale, other side, pull your shoulder back. Inhale back to center, open and drag your heart forward, lower on down. Press back into child's pose. Hold steady in child's or big hip circles. Move your hips way out to one side, chest forward to the hands, hips way out to the other side and back to your heels. Big, big circles, nice and slow and breathful. Breathing your hips, your lower back. Take your time. Next time you get to the back, switch directions. And take your time. Next time you get to the back, pause. Push your hips back if you'd like to. Little grounding here. Hold one wrist with the other hand on your low back. And we'll take about 3 or 4 breaths here, or 2 rounds of Brahmari or bee's breath. And like the end of the Om and NG, you can add to the effect of that by lifting pelvic floor, eyes, and tongue lightly towards your third eye center. Exhale and empty. Inhale, breathe your yes, your intention. Switch wrists. Take your time. Next inhale, flow the arms down, drape up, and flow your right foot forward. Rest your chest on that front thigh. Back knee could stay down, and you could rest here in this yin lunge, bowing in. As inspired, draw back. Hips back, toes back, drag your heel, and pulse. Lunge. Extension. Or back knee up. Same thing, lunge, heart forward, shoulders down the back. Extension, hip back, toes back, drag that heel back. Moving with your breath, another 4 or 5 breaths. All variations, welcome as usual. Listen to your body. Let your breath be your first and last teacher. Take your time. The next time that you inhale forward into your lunge, exhale and pull the back foot up into the core. Hands can be on the earth, on blocks, hips, heart, or flying. As much as you can, level out the hips side to side and push through your heel and the crown of your head. Pull the low ribs in, engage the core. Find your warrior here, your hero for love. Breath, full body, breathing that love warrior energy, holding steady or shaking a little bit because that happens, or intentionally bending and straightening that standing knee a little bit. If you'd like, you could bend the top knee and push the foot to the sky. Last breath or 2. Step your feet together, sink in. Swoop the fingers, touch the earth, open that earth energy up to the sky. Inhale, exhale, sink it low. Inhale, standing back bend. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Step the right foot back, left leg lunge and rest on your front thigh. Let the head hang, bend, front knee bends deep. Turn in, relax your neck. Stay there as you like, or begin to pulse that front leg straight, pulling the hip back, spread your toes, drag the heel back, pulse, lunge, extension. Again, stay with that or lift the back knee up. Shoulders back, heart forward, open heart, breathing, I am love. Bowing in, pulsing. Or adding as you like, about 5 more breaths. Next inhale, lunge. Exhale, pull the back foot up into the core. Find that leveling out again of hips side to side, and then of ears, shoulders, ribs, hips forward and back. And wherever you'd like the hands, again, all variations welcome. Maybe a little tiny bend and straighten of your standing leg. Maybe bending that top knee and push your foot to the sky. For 3 and 2 and 1. Feet together, sink it in, swoop. Inhale, open. Exhale, sink low. Inhale, standing back bend. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Place your hands in step or jump back plank. Holding steady, 8 breaths. Soft heart, strong core, ears, shoulders, ribs, hips in alignment. Lower the knees if you need to. Long, steady breaths. Inhale here as you exhale, shift forward and lower to the earth or chaturanga. Inhale up, dog or cobra. Squeeze your shoulders on the back and breathe your heart's yes. I am love and revolution. Big inhale, exhale, pull back from the core. Inhale, right leg to the sky, bend the knee, flex the foot. You can do this on hands and knees if you need to, or from down dog, big hip circles. Revolutions of your knee, if you will, here, revolutions of that hip. Big circles, breathing, the cycling, the turning of all things, always. Inhale, stretch back. Exhale, foot forward. Inhale, hug in, rise up. Square your hips up. Press your hips down and lift and lengthen up out of that waist. Squeeze and hug into center again, nourishing yourself first so that you have that steadiness to give back. When you're ready, inhale, reach up and shine out. And exhale, we'll bow in. Brush the earth. Sweep your fingers, inhale, rise up. Offering out. Exhale, bowing in, again, pausing with the earth, hugging into yourself. Inhale and rise it up. Exhale, give it back. Take your time, pause anywhere you'd like. 3 more. Excuse me. Take your time. The next time that you come down, we're going to pause down there. Lizard lunge. Hands or forearms inside the front leg. You could lower the back knee if you need. Keep it up if you can. Rock and roll it around as you like. Melt your heart. Big breaths in the nose. Soften your jaw. Stay there as you like, get mellow with it, or if you like, let's take that into a quad stretch heart opener. Heel toe that right foot wide, left hand wide, squeeze the inner thighs, reach that right arm forward and open. Roll the shoulders down the back, lift your heart, open up. Look back towards that back hand, stretch your eyes, breathe the stretch of your eyes. Stay there, bend the back knee, go for it. Take hold of that foot, use the hold of that foot to squeeze shoulders, lift heart to sky and breathe your yes. I am. Shine it out. May it be for the greatest good for all. Your greatest good is always the greatest good for all. Your truly, truly greatest good is always the greatest good for all. As we get free, more beings get free. No one suffers alone. No one wakes up alone. Stay here or keep a hold of that foot if you've got it and spiral in. Take your time. Once you're done, you could stretch back again, stretching that front leg out. If you've got space and you want to slide it out to a split, go for it. Otherwise, just bowing in over a straight front leg, or again, pulse in and out. Laying towards your split, or just breathing your hamstrings, bowing in your lunge. Feel where's right for you. Last couple breaths. If you'd like to stay more mellow and you're happy where you are, please do. Otherwise, hands inside that front leg, back toes under, lift the knees, squeeze. I'm going to invite you to come all the way through into Wild Thing. So you're going to squeeze into core strong, swoop that leg around, stand behind your other knee, squeeze your booty, lift your hips, lift your heart, shoulders down the back, let the arm and the head fall back. Big breaths here, simply breathful, or hey, Wild Things, it's a full moon. Oh! Oh, please stay as you like. Flow through your vinyasa or rest in down dog or child's pose. We'll meet in down dog in about 5 breaths. Begin to find your way towards downward dog, or again, all fours as you're ready as we set up for second side here. Pull back strongly from the core. Inhale, lengthen back, claw your fingers, and grow your left leg up and back to the sky. Pull up and back from that leg and bend the knee. Flex the foot, press your hip open, and big hip revolutions here. And switch directions. Inhale, left leg up and back, pull up from that leg, exhale, curl in, need to know, shift forward, land your foot, lunge. Find your steadiness, your strength, you're hugging in, down low here. Stay low as long as you need to give yourself a hug, enough to feel free to rise on up again. Squeeze to center with your thighs, stretch your arms to the sky, front knee deep and wide. Pause here as long as you need, or inhale at the top, any edge of back bend, and as you exhale, fly. Touch the earth, ground down, stay down as long as you need, or follow your breath. Inhale, rising up, opening up to the sky, to the collective, to unifying forces of all humanity at this time, touching the earth, opening up, rising up, seeing those new ways, those new systems, new connections we're making for a more fair and just world. Everyone fed and clothed, everyone loved with resources of clean water, good medical care, health care, herbs and greens, good foods, yes, all of it. Seeing it for everyone, connecting earth and sky with your breath, your intention. Lost breath or two, take your time. Once you're done, hands down, inside that front leg, lizard lunge. Maybe forearms down, back knee down if you need, back knee up if you're able. Big breaths in the nose, out the mouth. Again, stay in lizard lunge longer, ground right there as much as you need. Or when you're ready, lower the back knee and heel toe that left foot wide, right hand wide, scoop the shoulder down, lift your heart, press that front thigh away, spiral towards your thigh. Stay with that, or reach that arm forward, a big arm revolution there, and reach back, squeeze to center, lift your heart, stay there, looking, stretching your eyes, or grab your foot, squeeze shoulders on the back, lift your heart, and lay back. Deep full breaths. I'm gonna switch orientation so I can see you. I am love and revolution, rising for the greatest good, for all beings. The turn, the turning, it's happening. The tide is rising. Stay as you like. When you're ready, unwind. And again, heel that front foot in line with your hip. Stretch back and bow in. Pulse in and out as we did before, or slide on through out into your big, courageous leap here like Hanuman. Golden heart of service. Soft jaw. Sing it, sigh it, laugh it, cry it. Breathe your mantra. Please stay as you like, play as you like, or wild things. I invite you on a little ride here. Back toes under, lift the knee, squeeze to center, hug strong, and swoop that left leg around. Stand behind the right knee, squeeze your glutes, lift your hips, scoop that bottom shoulder blade behind the heart, lift your heart. Breathe your heart's yes. Wild things, sing it. Please stay as you like, or flow through vinyasa, rest as needed, down dog or child's pose. We're all gonna meet in child's pose in the next 5 breaths. Take your time, make your way back. Balasana, child's pose. Bringing it back down to the earth. Bow in, rest your head on the earth or your hands. I like to make a diamond with my hands here, so I can just tune into that third eye energy.
breathe and repeat your mantra. Add the vibrations, sounds, songs, sighs, tones, bees, breath. Make it yours. Your vibrations matter. Your thoughts, your words matter. And take your time. Follow any inhale to press into the earth and slowly
Drape on up and shift your weight over into your right hip. And let's swoop that left leg over the top and come back to grounding. Let's take a twist first. So hug into your stand, that left foot to the floor outside your right thigh. Hug into that top thigh, wiggle into your sit bones, lift tall. Root down, feel your roots, your steadiness, your center first, breathful, and then we'll spiral around that center. Root down as you're ready with that left hand next to your hip, lift and spiral towards the knee. You could just hug in there, pause, or reach that right arm up and over and hook. Inhale, press and root into all points of the foundation. Use that rooting to lift tall, to squeeze to center, and to spiral more deeply and safely. Every inhale, lengthen. Every exhale, ring out, empty out. Another 5 breaths or so. Lengthen that exhale out. Take your time. When you're done, unwind, lift up, counter twist, press in, root down to lift up tall. Inhale as you exhale, spiraling open. Stay upright, or when you're ready, long spine, press your hips back and bow into the earth. Thank you, Earth Mama. Use your next inhale to press into the earth and drape on up. Stack your knees up. Push into your feet and wiggle your hips back. Roll the bowl of the pelvis forward. Lower back in and pull on your feet or your knees and lift up, heart up. Ground and land into your sits bones. Stay right here. If this is an edge for you, there should be no sharp knee pain. If there is, sit up higher or lower or extend the lower leg out. Many ways to modify. Please never push through sharp knee pain at all. Stay here, or big hug. Take your left arm and wrap it over your right. Give yourself a big, big hug and pull your elbows down. receive this crossover. You could palpate around the shoulders there, a little free massage moment, or just use the weight of the arms crossed and pulling down to relax your nervous system. Big breaths in the nose. Out the mouth. Stay right there, or reach forward from the low back. You could rest your elbows onto the legs or spiral your arms, eagle arms. Lift the elbows and rest the elbows or hook them over the legs. Bow in. If you can, rest your head in your hands or your arms. Relax your neck. Deep, full breaths in the nose. Out your mouth. About 5 more breaths. Letting go breaths. And take your time. When you're ready, drape up slowly. Give your neck, shoulders, mouth a nice little roll around. Switch your weight back a bit and stack up ankle to knee. Flex the feet strongly. Again, lower leg could be extended. If this is a lot of work or pelvis is pouring back, please sit up on a pillow or two or a block in the pillow. Sit up as high as you need to get pelvic bowl pouring forward. Lower back in. See that? Makes the knees come more in alignment. Looking for that. Flex the ankle strongly. Press, resist. Low back in. Heart forward. One breath at a time. You could stack up elbows and fists. Rest your head in your hands. Or keep walking forward. Wherever your breathful edge is, bow in and see if you can rest your head. Use any inhale to drape up and switch your weight back, and take a moment to just extend the legs out in any way, and take a little windshield wiper of your ankles, feet roll through. And as inspired, second side, weight back, right foot over the top. Again, try to shift that pelvic bowl pouring forward. So you could even push in and wiggle hips back and then come up from there. Right foot stands on the floor outside that left thigh. Push down and lift, pulling onto that front knee. Lift your heart. Pause here, breathful. Stay with that, or support your hips with your right hand. Push down, lift and spiral your spine. Left arm up and over, reach, hook. Of course, you could just hug in if you did on the other side. Otherwise, now hook and press into all points of contact. Lift tall, inhale. As you exhale, spiral deeply, turning and looking behind you. Stay there, bind any variations of twist, about 8 breaths. Please stay as you like, or unwind slowly, lift up, press into that front leg, lift tall and open twist. Stay as you like, or long spine, bow in, press your hips back, rest your head, bow to the earth. Thank you, great mama. Feel the grounding. You're held, you're supported, you're breathed. We are being taught by the cycles of nature all around us how it all works. May we stay keen in our observance. Gently press in and drape on up. Stack your knees up. Again, you might press into the feet and wiggle your hips back. Really pour the pelvis forward and then pull in. Pull into your feet or your knees to lift tall. Stay there as you like. Or big hug. Right arm over the left. Cross the arms over. Big, big hug. Receive that hug. Hold your shoulders. Palpate. Maybe a little massage around the scapula. Or just hold and pull down. Receive your hug. Receive that weight. I am. Breathe your Soham Hangsa. The I am of all that you are. Breathe and repeat your focus. Where are you choosing to direct that energy today? See it. Breathe it. Repeat it. I am. I am love and revolution. Spiraling the arms, if you did on the other side, eagle arms, elbows up, shoulders down, hands away from the face. Stay there, or reach forward with the elbows, rest your elbows, or hook the arms and bow in. Rest your head in the arms or your hands, wherever your edge is. Find a place more upright or bowing in. Turn in, soften your neck, your jaw, your tongue. Breathe into all of those sensational places. Last couple breaths here. Can they be deeper, fuller? Thank you, body. Thank you, body. Really thank yourself for being present for yourself, for taking care of the temple of your being, that you may open your doors and offer your beauty, your love, your wisdom easily without depleting yourself. Thank you, body. Take your time to unwind and roll out the neck, shoulders, mouth. Switch the weight back a bit and stack up ankles and knees. Flex your feet. Spin your thighs back. Flesh of the hip bones back. Press into your feet. Push your feet into your hands and pour the pelvic bowl forward. Lower back in. Soft jaw. Soft tongue. One breath at a time. Find your edge. Tomorrow morning, 10:30, kitty yoga, just that. That's all you gotta do tomorrow. Last breath or two where you're at. When you're ready, drape up, unwind your legs. Give your legs a little rock and roll out there. And then any symmetrical forward fold. You could go legs wide, feet together, knees wide, or legs straight out, Paschimottanasana. Find your hairball. And then make your way into a forward fold. Any forward fold. Symmetrical, grounding, forward fold. Or maybe you're sitting more upright, but your legs are grounded. Wherever you're at, you might press into the earth a bit and lengthen through your spine from that rooting down. And again, these teachings of yoga and the physical practice often reading across. Feel how the more that you push into the earth, the more you can lift and lengthen up out of it. The more we allow ourselves to ground, to root, to stop and slow down when we need to, the more we feed our ability to rise higher, to shine brighter, to lift and lengthen and expand out wider. So it is. Balance and equilibrium in all of our practices. Thank you, body. Thank you, body. Thank you, body. Please stay in your forward fold as long as you like, or drape up slowly and maybe gather your legs up. You may want to sit up on something. We'll take just a few minutes here of Tonglen practice, breath practice for liberation, if you will. And also, you could just lay on down now and take Shavasana, or final resting, as you're ready. If you want to sit in meditation, again, you might sit up on something. Support yourself as needed. And Tonglen practice, we're going to bring in with our breath the pain or suffering of any person, group of people, place, for whatever reason, whatever suffering or pain is happening. And then whatever that situation is asking for or needing is what we will breathe back out. So we know ourselves as powerful beings of transmutation, these hearts, amazing electrical units of powerful transmutation. So we have the ability to breathe in pain and suffering, and to transmute that with our body mind into what we would wish to send out to any situation. If we're breathing in hunger, we're breathing out food. If we're breathing in physical pain, we're breathing out comfort. If we're breathing in grief, we are breathing out that soothing of being seen and heard and healing. We are breathing out healing of whatever sort, breathing in whatever it is that wants to move through you, and breathing out your offering of healing, of nourishment, of support to that individual, group of people, or situation or place. So in this way, a couple minutes here, take your time, make it yours. Breathing in healing for generations, generations of our own, generations of our expanded own, all beings, generations of healing and of the need for healing coming to the fore now. And we are here. We are all here to continue on that work of healing. What a deep joy it is to be alive at this time. What an honor it is to be alive at this time. To be able to witness and support and see the evolution and do the work for our ancestors, for the ancestors of our kin of all colors. May we show up in a good way, in a beauty way. May we walk with open hearts and easy smiles and open hands, our hands rich with offering of our work, our effort, our support, our energy in whatever form we're able to give. May we do that now. And feel your body receiving the benefit of your work, of your practice. Feel free to rest effortless now in nothingness, doing nothing, just being in meditative seat or drape down to the earth and rest in Shavasana. I encourage you to listen to the wind today, the great winds of change that are blowing today. Listen. Listen to the birds. Listen to your heart. Maybe do some divination tonight, or again, meditation whenever you can. Welcome the light of this full moon, of your intuition, to shine on what's right for you right now. What path is being illuminated? What aspect of yourself is being called forward? please stay in meditation or any final resting as long as you're able to. When you're ready, you could gently return your awareness to your breath. And again, intentionally deepen and lengthen your breath. Play with how deep and full your breath can be. How deep can this next inhale be? How complete can this next exhale be? Deep, full breaths. Feel the fullness of your breath, of your life, of all the blessings and the blessings in disguise. Make the breath so deep and full now that you're naturally inspired back to movement. Breathe and repeat your mantra, your yes, your offering. I am love and revolution. I am alive in this moment. I am healing, strengthening, renewing. I am grateful for the fullness, all of it, all of it, all of it. Again, stay resting or as inspired. Bring the hands to your heart, either resting on the heart so you feel the vibrations of your aliveness, or before your heart in prayer, and push into your palms to work your shoulders wide and lift your heart. Breathe and repeat your heart's yes. If you will, join us 3 ohms as we seal our practice. That's Witchy. He thanks you. Here's Eenor, our musician. Thank you so much. That was really beautiful and fun and exciting. And I thank you. I thank you all for practicing at all and for practicing with us. Thank you for taking care of yourself and for whatever you're doing to just be your best right now. And be okay with it when you're not feeling your best too. So much love to you, so much support. I'm here for you. Please reach out. I'll be sending out my newsletter soon. You can send us notes online, Lucid Yoga and Movement, YouTube, all the things. We're and Eenor.com, and Eenor's on Bandcamp, and EENOR, 2 E's, all the things. So lots of ways to find us and to give back to us where you can too, or support your local people who are standing up for our Black and Brown people and Indigenous people. Give back wherever you can right now with your voice, with your signature, with your funds, with your foods, with your smiles, with your long distance hugs. Big hugs to all of you. Big hugs to all of you. Thank you. So good to see you. I'm going to stop the live stream now. And if anyone who's here wants to talk or has any questions or comments, they're welcome. Love you all so much. Blessings.